Hey everyone, today's video is going to be how I plan for the week ahead. So I debated whether or not I wanted to do a traditional plan with me video with just the overhead views of my planner, but I decided to do a plan with me video that's more chit chat style, where I share with you some of the tips that I leverage when I am planning for the weeks to come. Typically, I like to sit down with my planner on Sundays, sometimes Saturdays, depending on the need to film a YouTube video, and I will go through my work calendar, our family calendar, my business calendar, and some of my budget to-dos, and other workout, meal planning, to-dos, and things of that nature, and I will incorporate it into this planner. This is my catch-all planner. I've talked about this in a previous video, and I walked you all through how I leverage my catch-all planner for meal planning, fitness planning, and things of that nature. But I feel it is important to have a way to see your schedule holistically. So a catch-all planner is a great way for you to do that. I didn't really know what a catch-all planner was until I started looking at some other videos here on YouTube. And I thought it would be a great idea to have a specific designated called out catch out planner. Now I do this in some sort of ways when I plan naturally in this particular planner, so it made sense for it to become the catch all planner. It is also a great way for me to merge the different aspects of my life. I have a busy, demanding career in corporate, and sometimes I have early morning meetings or late afternoon assignments that need to be completed. And if the truth were to be told, there are some Sundays, such as today when I'm recording this video, when I have to hop back online to tidy up a few things or prepare for the week ahead. So it's important for me to account for those types of things in my planner. I also have to account for business meetings, one-on-ones, and coaching sessions. Although I do have a separate planner that I use specifically for my business, I will jot down some of the high priority meetings in my catch-all planner just so I won't overlap those activities with family errands, work, or anything else of that nature. I want to make sure I can identify my heavy days more easily and I can plan around them and pivot my schedule as needed. So those are some of my tips when it comes to managing competing priorities and leveraging a catch-all planner to plan for the week ahead. So let's get into it. The week that's coming up, or the week that we're in when I upload this video more than likely, will be the week of the 18th. So I'll quickly just show kind of how my spread evolves over time. We are still in October at the time of recording this video. And I will go in and set up my spread just with some high-level stickers, maybe some inspiration and things of that nature. But it evolves over time. My planner does not end up all cute and things like that by the end of the week, end of the month. But my planner to me is my way of living, right? It becomes a part of my lifestyle. It helps me to stay on target. It helps me to achieve my goals. And it helps me to not forget any appointments. Speaking of forgetting appointments, I did that last week. And let me tell you why. I had an appointment and I did not put it in my phone to remind me, and I did not put it in my planner to remind me. Therefore, I totally forgot. I got carried away at a different event that ran a lot longer than I thought it would, and it slipped my mind that I had that particular engagement. Not only that, when I looked at the invite, it was in a different time zone, so it kind of threw me off a little bit, and something told me to go ahead and set an alarm in my phone and to write it down in my calendar, but I did not. So that's a gentle reminder to myself to honor the systems that I put in place so that I won't miss obligations. Thankfully, I'm able to catch up on what was missed, and things happen, things come up in life, but we want to make sure that we are honoring our commitments. So that tells me this week I have to be more diligent in making sure that I account for everything that's going to happen that week. So I've noticed that with my phone calendar, the way that it's merged with my husband's phone, I'm able to manage it on my laptop. So one of the things this week that I'm going to implement as another safeguard for my appointments and my calendar invites is to make sure that I sync up some of the key priorities that I write down in my catch-all planner with the Google Calendar. Now, this planner will include some meal planning things. It'll also include kind of my workout goals, my fitness goals for the week, and other to-dos and to-dos that can kind of flex a little bit throughout the week, if you will. But all of my appointments, my calendar invites, places that I need to be somewhere or be on somebody's call will go into my planner as well as on my Google Calendar. Now, over time, I may tend to gravitate more towards the Google Calendar than the paper planner. I'm not really sure how that's going to play out. I love, love, love paper planners. It has been a huge part of my life, most of my life. And I don't think I would ever let it go, but you never know. So this week is going to be new. I'm going to try the Google Calendar technique so that I can see my day at a glance on my cell phone and on my laptop computer. I feel that will come in handy because sometimes I will check my calendar, my paper calendar in the mornings, but it doesn't sound an alarm to let me know it's, a 5-minute countdown for, logging onto a Zoom meeting. So I really enjoy the paper planning because I can write things out. I can get a little more detail than I intend to get in my Google Calendar. But I want to try to implement that so that I can really benefit from the alarms and the reminders and the countdowns and the, get ready, the leaves and things like that, where I can factor that into my phone reminders. And then I'll have my planner to run concurrently with that planning system. So that's how I'm going to plan my week this week and how I intend to plan my weeks going forward. Let me know in the comments how you plan for your week in advance. Oh, and if you're new here, hey, welcome. I didn't do that in the beginning. My name is Coach D. I love all things planning, as you can tell by today's video. I invite you to hit subscribe and join my YouTube family. You don't want to miss any of my upcoming planning content. I will speak to you in the next one. Leave me a comment. Let's chat down in the comment section of this video. Give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. I'll speak to you in the next one. Happy planning.